laboratories. I told him to find a certain number of minimum equipment, and we are going to build laboratories worthy of the name in our universities. Because people will come to pursue a scientific field, graduate, and yet even a microscope, they haven't been able to look at a plant cell under a microscope. That's not possible. Yes, we all took the science track. To have access to the small laboratories you enter, there are 7 or 8 microscopes. Maybe not all of them work, not everyone can have access. That's the reality, it's always like that. So, he is working on it. We want to create model laboratories in many of our universities. You cannot come and not be able to access a certain minimum of scientific laboratory equipment to conduct your tests and familiarize yourself. It's in this that we can create. If we haven't developed this laboratory aspect, we are creating theorists.
To our famous ECOWAS. Since we decided to leave ECOWAS as a group, the salon slaves have been activated everywhere. They want to scare the people. They want to scare everyone. Thank God. In the recent past, there were only a handful of people who had the right to speak. That's what they were saying on the TV shows. Who was ready for the gospel then? Today, so with new technologies, which of course have their advantages and disadvantages, everyone has the right to speak. And I think that the YIA are the first to confirm this. Everyone can analyze a situation. We can certainly make mistakes, but when you come to us to understand, we are very open to explaining the steps to you. Here, we are going to explain to you why we left ECOWAS and where we are headed. Remember that it was created in 1975. And it was created for the majority of the heads of state, coup leaders, as they like to say. It was the military who took power and took responsibility for creating ECOWAS, so that there can be real economic growth for the people within this space. Later on, the so-called Democrats invited themselves to the head of our states. They completely drained the community of its resources, the community of its foundation. Where was this force? When thousands and thousands of Nigerians were being killed by terrorists. Where was this force? When thousands of Malians and Burkinabes were dying under the bullets of terrorists. They said that they would dislodge by force